Now, going over to the political part podcast, you have Benny Johnson asking, is Amy Coney Barrett being blackmailed? Which would actually maybe explain some of her having the worst takes and rulings past couple months. This brought to us thanks to, again, Benny Johnson. And he says, quote, Amy Coney Barrett being blackmailed. Julie Kelly says the left is extorting ACB since the overturn of Roe v. Wade, forcing her to protect criminal aliens. Which, again with the violence, only people on the right side of political, or more accurately, people in the Supreme Court who were actually nominated by Republican presidents, only them are being threatened by violence. Coincidence, I'm sure. Well, actually, no, it's not coincidence. We all know it's not.
Just very quickly, because you name dropped here, Amy Coney Barrett siding with the libs. I can't believe this is not like a DEI faculty meeting. This photo is...
Yeah. Katanya Jackson Brown. I'll never forget. She does not know what a woman is, which means she either is really stupid or she's part of the woke mind virus or just the cult or Marxism of leftism. I'll never forget, during the nomination hearing, they questioned her because, again, you need to know this basic scientific fact or rather have a backbone to stand up for it because there are legal implications and cases around women and genders. And when they asked, hey, Amy, could barely tell the difference with their ideologies these days. But with Katanya Jackson Brown, they go, hey, what is a woman? She goes, I don't know. I'm not a biologist. Yeah. Mostly embarrassments to the Supreme Court justices.
Made the rounds. What the hell is going on with Amy Coney Barrett? Trump was so good to her. All of us defended her. We worked so hard to get her into that chair. And now she's siding with the MS-13 gang members. I guess she's going to adopt one, according to the Babylon Bee. She has 7 children, all right? So she has 7 kids. And she's voting to make her kids' lives more unsafe and more miserable by bringing more rapists and killers into the country. What the F, Julie?
I mean, I guess I want to attribute it to the hive mind of, 13-year-old girls who, all want to think the same and act the same. There is speculation that especially after the Dobbs decision and there were threats against her and her family, I believe there was doxing of her children, what schools that they went to, her children's name. I think there's speculation that she is really afraid to enrage the left. But siding with this makes absolutely no sense. As I said, Sonia Sotomayor making an argument that if the Alien Enemies Act in its current form under the president is allowed to stand, that means the government can round up American citizens, throw them on planes, and sweep them out of the country. That's basically what she said. And Ketanji Brown Jackson's brief dissent was no better. So shame on Amy Coney Barrett for lending her name to this crazy unhinged dissent that was filed in this case. I mean, she should be embarrassed for herself that she lent her credibility or what she has left of it to those 2 women and what they said in this case.
Yeah, two are just the dumbest people. I mean, and you read their rulings. It's like you need to wear a helmet. You need to wear a helmet to work. Mm-hmm. Like you can't breathe you clearly can't breathe unaided. Like there's something wrong. Like you need help.
Woke mind virus.
But yeah, Amy Coney Barrett blackmailed. Yeah, I don't know.
That got 850,000 views and 28,000 likes, which, yeah, it could be that she's being blackmailed. Maybe she's just a coward and she's worried of the violence. Now, one of the first comments comes to us thanks to Professor Bonebone. It's like, quote, I disagree with the sentiment that ACB should step down if she's afraid. She is probably not the only justice being threatened. The threat needs to be identified and eliminated. Well, yeah, but the other ones still have a backbone. And again, only the ones on the right that were appointed by people who are politically right, only the constitutional Supreme Court justices are being threatened. Only them are having riots or mobs show up in front of their homes. Not having to the leftists on the Supreme Court. Not having to Sotomayor. And that got 336 likes. You also have Ludi Chris saying, quote, SCOTUS justice is an extremely important job. If she's afraid to rule on cases without bias or prejudice, she needs to step aside and allow Trump to pick a stronger person who is a person true in conviction, getting 202 likes. Yep. Nathan says step down, getting 7 likes. Yankee Girl 1776 says, quote, I don't know. The look she was giving Trump in the famous clip doesn't say, help me, I'm being blackmailed. It says she loathes him. Good point, getting 136 likes. Larry the bad guy, or the bald guy, or else has a picture of the Supreme Court Justice gals. They're renamed, so it's Larry Moe Curly Shemp, which Yeah, I guess I'll give that like. That gets 30 likes. It's oddly reminiscent of the old Three Stooges with Shemp as well. Old classic comedy. Well, although they also say yesterday's comedy is today's reality. Scrolling down more and more. Let's see. Bailey Spells. Oh, that's interesting. A fun side hobby or just a funny name. Although I don't have much ground to stand on, my name is Topping. But nevertheless, she says, quote, ACB is a narcissistic fraud. Her writing and ruling mimic Sotomayor and Brown. They've been priming her for a while, and she's a willing participant. I don't think she's doing it because of the mob threats. She adores the leftist mobs and has her head up their asses as Sotomayor and Brown. There's a clip from CNN and says, Chief Supreme Court analysis, Joan Bispuik, said that the liberal justices may find some hope in the court's youngest member, 15-year-old Amy Coney Barrett, conservative Trump nominated in 2020, getting 24 likes. JB Summers says, quote, if true, she needs to step down or because she is not doing her job, do it while President Trump is in office so he can appoint impeachment. Because, I mean, people with power rarely give it up. So I doubt she will ever actually step down willingly. And again, every time she sees Trump, she looks like she loathes him. I don't think that I actually do kind of suspect she's actually maybe just a closet leftist maybe most of her life, or something's off. I mean, she just looks of visceral disgust against the guy who gave her a job. I've rarely seen that type of look. And I'm in sales. There are days when people don't like me. I cold call, and sometimes, prospecting, people don't like that. You also have Von Allen's America says, quote, if they can't choose a country over a family, you should not be a Supreme Court. You should not be president, a senator, or congressman. No one ever said it was easy, but it's not a normal job. Getting 28 likes, let's make it 29. So let me know in the comments. Do you think Amy Coney Barrett, do you think she is being blackmailed? Do you think she's afraid? Or do you think she just is leaning into the leftism? Let me know your thoughts, because as always, be fascinated to hear what you have to say. Thank you, everyone, for taking the time to tune in today. Again, try to get to 5,000 subscribers by the end of the month, so if you can click that button, I greatly appreciate it. Also, give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, or comment. It's a great way to give me some additional feedback, letting me know how I can make the show better and better. Lastly, don't forget to take time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, anyone, everyone. Just stay safe and fight the good fight.